Hi everybody, Will Hamilton here, and in this video we're going to look at the Janko Tipsarevic, Gael Monfils third round match of the US Open. Now before we do that, let me briefly mention a free course we put together where we teach you how to use pro level strategies and tactics. What we do is we go frame by frame through actual pro points by Federer, Nadal, and others. We talk about the strategies and tactics they are using, and then we teach you how you can use these exact same tactics. And again, this course is free. It's available until Monday, so all you have to do is click on the link in the description and go sign up. Now with that in mind, we've got Tipsarevic versus Monfils. And Tipsarevic, of course, upset Andy Roddick in the previous round, played a great match, and it was interesting to hear Tipsarevic's analysis afterwards because, first of all, he said, you know, in big situations, when he's playing on center court, playing Roddick maybe, or just in any situation where he's on center court and playing a big match, he really raises the level of his game. But when he kind of, you know, maybe he wins that match, whatever, but when he's on court 18 and the stakes aren't quite as high in terms of how many people are watching or maybe the level of his opponent, his level drops as well. It comes down. So it's kind of that problem a lot of rec players have where they, you know, I'm playing somebody I should beat, but man, it was a really ugly win, or maybe I lost. I'm really playing down. But then I played somebody that's better than me, and man, I played great. Like I was just swinging freely and hitting big. So it's sort of the pro version of that. And it was interesting to hear. I mean, it was very honest by Tipsarevic. You normally don't hear that out of a pro. And his analysis just in general about the tactics was really well thought out. So I would encourage you to go to usopen.org, look up his post-match interview, and watch it because it's really well thought out and pretty insightful. So, you know, what Tipsarevic said in his post was in the first set which he lost, let's pretend that this is Roddick for a second. He said that he was playing well in the first set, but he was making he was hitting the ball well, but his decision-making was a little iffy. He was kind of going for big shots at the wrong time. So what he did in the second set was he basically said, you know, I waited until I could step in and be near the baseline to attack. It's exactly what he did, and that's why he ended up winning in 4. And it was just kind of a bizarre performance in a way from Roddick because he's obviously got the big serve, but his play was just super passive for the entire match. There were a couple times when you get backhand exchanges here. Circles player sticks the side they're hitting on. These are a backhand rally for righties. And Roddick would have the opportunity to move around and really take the initiative with his forehand and attack with the forehand. Didn't do it. Just rolled the backhand back cross court. Gave Tipsarevic a ton of looks. And you know, we know that Roddick's backhand is his weaker side, so it was kind of curious that he was trying to extend rallies on a side that has been exploitable, that is exploitable. And sure enough, Tipsarevic would, first of all, if he had an opportunity to run around, hit a forehand, step in, he'd do that. Or off the backhand, he did a nice job of pulling Roddick wide a little bit, getting Roddick hitting on the move, which is not his strong suit. Or he would step in and hit down the line. And he hit some great down the line backhands. And again, he was making good decisions about when to do that, when he could step in and really attack. So Tipsarevic, I mean, it was a heck of a performance. I think he was 2-1 winners to unforced errors. And the good thing for him with this matchup with Monfils, let's put that back up here, is that Monfils is going to play a similar style. He's got that big serve. Actually, basically, Monfils when he's coming up, he copied his motion off of Roddick. That's why they look so similar. But Monfils is a guy who likes to hang out way back behind the baseline. He's obviously really fast, likes to run down a lot of balls. But he's not a guy who's going to go on offense at the first look. He's you know, the criticism of Monfils is that he's too passive as well. And for a guy as physically talented as Monfils is, you would say, man, you got to, you know, step up and rip some of these balls. So what that means is Tipsarevic is going to get a lot of opportunities to take control of points. Monfils is going to get a lot of balls back, not try and attack. So that will allow Tipsarevic to do it. And if Tipsarevic is playing near the level he played against Roddick, and he's really stepping in and thumping the ball, as Darren Cahill says, then I think he's got a great chance. And I actually think Tipsarevic is going to win this match in 4 sets. I think it'll be, again, I think he's going to get a lot of looks to really take control. And if his level's high, he should pull this out, in my opinion.